caused the upset of the tournament by defeating snooker champion Steve Davis in an extremely tight tussle. Both players are deserving finalists in this premier Q Sport tournament, the LINDRUM Masters. We join the players in the second frame of the snooker. Quentan Hann is in the lead on 88 points, Oliver Ortmann on 26.
Four disciplines of Q Sports: snooker, billiards, 8-ball and 9-ball pool. And it's a race to 100 points in each discipline.
Viewers will remember many years ago, if they watched the top black and that over here, a gentleman called Kirk Stevens, who was one of our top snooker players in the 80s. He used to wear a white suit. Quentan Hann, perhaps the only other player I've ever seen wear a white suit, but when you're as good as Kirk Stevens and Quentan Hann is now, you're entitled to wear what you want. Very flamboyant character, great player. Looks like an Ortmann special here. He's actually looking at the two reds right in the cluster of 6 just below the pink. Now, if they're dead set, he's got no knowledge whatsoever of knowing where the white ball's going, so this is going to be played at pace. I would suggest you watch all pockets here for after potting this, because the balls are going to be spread far and wide if he takes this plant on. If the plant's a certainty, he can risk potting it, because at least he's got the option of playing safe if he doesn't get onto a colour. It looks dead set to me. But he's actually now looking at the 3-ball plant to take the white safety as well. You can see the two reds direct. They're the two reds he's looking at, look. He can actually see those direct through the gap of that red and the pink. But he's probably wondering that he won't get a good white ball. That's why he's thinking of playing the 3-ball plant, playing the white back into the balk area of the table for choice of balk colour or blue.
Well, he's certainly having a good look at it. It looks as though it could be on Willie. But again, as you know, that you're still going to make the right contact on the second red. Depending on where the contact is made, can pull the ball you're trying to pot one way or the other.
Very, very good shot. And thankfully for Oliver, he's finished perfectly on the blue and knocked a red past the line of the blue spot, which he can clearly get onto now. And these are really important moments in this match for Oliver Ortmann. This, without doubt, along with the billiards, are going to be his two worst disciplines. And if he can get probably 60 or 70 points combined out of the snooker and billiards, you could almost suggest he might be favourite to win this match.
6.
Yes, and he knows how to win. He's won quite a number of world pool titles, and he defeated 6 times world snooker champion Steve Davis in the semi-final. Obviously, he's got a very good temperament.
Yeah, Steve actually lost by 100 points to nil at the 9-ball, lost 4 straight games on the trot, but only had 1 shot. Oliver kept clearing up on him, so he knows himself how important this snooker and billiards is. But Quentan Hann's no mean pool player. Quentan will be kicking himself if he gets 60 or 70 points on him at the snooker.
12.
Well, this is a perfect angle to get onto the black.
13.
It just depends whether the red, when the black goes back onto its spot, the red to the right of the black spot is actually covering the black into this corner pocket. If he could get onto that red now, that would open the black into both pockets, and this would be a very, very good chance of getting a sizable break. Needing that cue ball to be another 2 inches higher, though. May have to go
20.
up for the blue here. I'm not sure whether he can hold it for the black. This is a really good effort from Oliver Ortmann.
Yeah, he could stun onto the red just above the black, Willie, and retain position. That's a nice, gentle shot. As you know, that's not easy when you're just dropping them in.
Well, this has really turned out to be. I know it's hard to say for a pool player to make a 60 or 70 break, but Oliver Ortmann has made plenty of century breaks at snooker. And he only needs 53 from here, and the reds are very, very nice. What a body blow this would be for Quentan Hann to be virtually 80-odd points in front and probably throw the game away.
28. $29.
And that's a better shot than it looks. Very, very important when you play that shot to always get top side of the blue so you don't have to do hardly any work with the cue ball. If it had been a foot this side of the blue, it'd have had to go in and out of balk, and that would have made the positional side very, very difficult. As it is now, he has those 2 loose reds to the left of the black that are available in the corner. Certainly the one just below the cluster of 5 is available into the right-hand corner as we look. And that's the one he's playing for this time. And looks to be a little bit short, but does have the chance of potting the red, get a cannon on the other red and stand nicely on the black.
34.
These are the kind of shots, Ray, that you have to think that could go astray for Oliver, because he's used to playing with bigger balls, heavier balls at ball, and when you're playing a little cannon, the judgment of pace is very, very difficult for somebody who's playing with the weight of ball that's different to what he's used to.
$35.
And he played it beautifully. And these are useful points to him.
I think of all the players, Rex, I've been more impressed with Oliver Ortmann on the snooker table than any of the other players.
42.
Yes, he's a tremendous potter. Some of the pots he brought up against Steve Davis were really terrific pots. And he's got a better knowledge of the game.
Yes, he knows this is a massive shot. If he gets it, he's bound to get at least another 7 points with the black being available. This kind of shot, if you catch the near jaw, you can miss these. Oh, he's played it perfectly.
43.
Lovely angle on the black to be able to stun up for the red to the right of that cluster of 5 will be available into the opposite corner. That's what he's looking at now. This has really been a marvellous effort.
Well, one would have to say,
50.
Willie, that he's making this break like a top snooker player.
Yes, I'm beginning to feel quite pleased he's not in England playing snooker the way he's knocking these in. The work starts now, though. These 4 reds that are going to be in the cluster behind the pink appear not to be available in any pocket. So after potting this red, he's going to have to leave himself an angle on either the pink or the
51.
black. He maybe feels that the outside red, if you can leave the cue ball where the pink is now, the outside reds are going to be available into the opposite corner. But when the pink goes back onto its spot, maybe he can't get onto one of those. Well, he's left a gap through the 3 reds and the pink to be able to play this outside red, I think. It's a bit tight.
57.
Only 5 points behind now. There's that gap we're talking about. Is there enough room to be able to pot that red and get onto pink or blue? May have to play with a little bit of side Rex to help the pot.
Yes, if he needs to make the shot more difficult. But he would still slip through on to give himself a chance at the black if he did that, and with a chance of opening the reds. Must be a little bit more difficult than it appears.
Yes, I think you can only see the red thick which means there it is there. He can only go up for blue or pink. It's definitely on. He can play it with a little bit of right-hand side. And what that actually does is actually kicks the ball over a little bit. So if he plays it with a lot of side, he's actually looking at a plant as well, but this plant doesn't look on. I'm sure he could pot the red just below the pink with a little bit of right-hand side. Goodness me, this is a tricky plant if he wants to take this one on. He only needs 17 points.
Well, if he takes this plant on, he must have been watching Jean Valdeveld in the British Open Golf Championship. Because he got up to all sorts of antics, and this is certainly... But he would be taking the cue ball back to balk.
I think he'll be delighted, though, Rex, whatever happens, that the fact that he scored over 80 points against Quentan Hann in, which is obviously Quentan's favourite discipline. And this could be a match teller, really, the fact that he's got over 80 points. He might even win the match if this goes in. Well, that's wonderful. Wonderful. He really does deserve to win the frame now after that. That just shows you the prowess of the plants as far as the pool's concerned, Rex.
I don't think I would have even looked at it, Willie.
This blue will put him 1 point in front.
And no matter what the outcome of this snooker discipline,
63.
this would be a body blow for Quentan Hann. He would have expected to build up a good lead in the snooker.
Wow, this is fantastic.
64.
Unfortunately for him, the choice of shot here is the blue, because the pink is a little bit tricky unless he can play the cannon onto the red just below the pink, but the blue is perfect. If he stuns the blue into the top corner pocket, he's bound to be on the red below the pink, whereas if he plays the cannon from pink to red, it could go astray.
Well, that is what we would do if we were playing snooker. But with the format of this tournament, the 6 points are so valuable to him.
Well done. So Oliver Ortmann, red and colour, be a famous victory for him.
70.
This has been a terrific break. A great performance. Brought off some remarkable shots, and of course it started from that terrific plant that he sorted out.
Yeah, Quentan will be kicking himself. He knows that 7 points that he wasted on the final black to lead by something like 95 points to 20 or something like that. Could cost him dearly. I think he was 80 points in front at one time.
$71.
Just needs green or brown will be enough. Doesn't need to bother about position. And a magnificent 75 break by Oliver Ortmann.
A fantastic turnaround there for Oliver Ortmann. It certainly looked as though Quentan Hann had that one wrapped up. A good start leading into the second discipline, 8-ball. We join play in the fourth game of the 8-ball. Oliver Ortmann is leading by a healthy 3-0. Jim Maxwell and Mike Massey are your commentators. Angie Charlton is referee.
Missed out.
Came up dry on a break.
Open the table?
And the balls are wide open.
He's got to win a game. He's got to win this game to keep up with him. He slipped behind.
And actually, he can go, his stripes or solids, either one. It doesn't matter a whole lot here. I've actually, well, you know, the 9, 3, 13s laying in there together. I kind of like the solids a little bit better.
4 in the middle.
Yeah, each one would like to shoot the solid balls, which are the low balls. And The big thing is get position for the 3-ball. It's the only ball that could give him any problems is a 3-ball because it only has one pocket to play the 3-ball in. Now's a good opportunity to actually play position for the 3-ball. You could play the green ball, and he's gonna play the brown. He could get in trouble if he saves that 3-ball for last. You could play the 5 here and just stop, and then play the green. And he sees it. He sees another. He's actually going to leave the 3-ball for last here, and which is from where he's at. He can just play the orange and stop, and then the green, and come down for the red. Same corner. It's a good angle there. He wants to get pretty straight on this red ball, on the green, on the 3-ball. Perfect. Yep. It was a good run.
Corner profit.
Good run.
Some important points there for Quentan Hann. The overall scores now, Oliver Ortmann, 175, Quentan Hann on 113.
The cue ball was close, and 1 ball. And he's
Open table.
got an open table. And I would say I probably played a combination on the 14 ball and go into the cluster of the 3, 12, and 13 pretty firm and try to break those balls out.
9 in the corner.
I don't see why he doesn't just, if he's going to use the stripes, he should just go ahead and make the 14 now and break the balls out. And he doesn't have to worry about it later. Yeah. Well, okay, I'll say one thing always, cue ball is I just realized it's touching on the cushion there. But still, this is a missable shot. So it looks like he's gonna elect to play another one of those 3-way combinations here after he's gonna pocket the 15. And then he's looking to play the 13 into the brown ball, 7 ball, and then pocket the 14 ball. But by doing that, he doesn't have to break out the 12 ball. And the 7 ball could stay in the pocket and cause a problem. He's looking at the 4-way combination now. Yeah, the 10, 3, 12 into the 14 ball. And if it's on, that's a good shot because he's, yeah. And then all the balls will be broken loose. Broken. Good shot. Nice shot. 7 and 12's tied up, but he won't have any problem playing a combination or a carom. You can actually pocket the 10, come out, and play a cannon off the 13 into the brown and pocket the 12. If he shoots this in just easy, well, I don't think he's gonna play the cannon.
12 ball.
He's gonna play the combination now. He could, 13 could end up tied up here. That was a good shot. He actually controlled the 13 ball too. That's a really good shot there. So now he's just got to get position for the 11 ball and make sure he doesn't get behind the 6 or hit that 3 ball there. He just cinched it. Now all he's got to do is just pop this ball, and then he's got the 8 ball straight in. And he's back in the match. It's
Yep.
really...
Blame Quentan Hann.
Well, Quentan Hann is certainly back in the match with that win. The margin narrowed to 37 points.
You know, if he wins this game here, they're back pretty close to even. Oliver's leading by how many points right now? 30-something?
37.
Didn't make a ball and break.
Open table.
It's 25 points to the winner of each frame in the pool.
That was a really bad... He didn't break the balls very hard. That open bridge is so inconsistent. He doesn't play a lot of pool, and if he starts playing a lot of pool, he needs to learn how to use a closed bridge for the break. Other than that, I mean, he pockets balls really well. He maneuvers around the balls very good. Position play, everything. His overall game, but his break. And as you can see, or I guess for the last couple of days, Jim, how important the break is, right?
Especially against this whiz-bang potter and controller. He really does.
He's looking now to see if
Size
that
everything.
green ball, which is 6 ball, go by the 14 ball. If it doesn't...
He leaves nothing to chance there, does he? He's
No, he plays real precise position. and
very
everything,
precise.
And, he's...
very controlled.
Yeah. You have to. You can't start depending on the rolls to go your way. You know, like when you go into balls, you got to try to control clusters of balls when you go into it. I think he could actually go up a little bit here for the green ball. That's a good shot. Now he can play the green ball by the orange ball, but he's got to be very careful that he doesn't touch the orange ball, because then he wouldn't have a really good shot. See if he just rolls this green in softly, and because the pockets, he can, this is called cheat in the pocket when you make it in off the cushion here. Watch how he rolls this ball. Oh, he hit it firm. He had more room than, yeah, it's a deceiving view I have there.
Tends to make everything look narrower, smaller,
Yeah,
closer.
well, he's got the 1, the 3, and the pink. The 1, 3, and 4 is all down near the pocket. I think he's going to play the brown ball inside, which is a 7 ball here. And he needs to get rid of that 1 ball that's on the cushion over here. So he needs it. I think he'll play the pink and play, or he's going to probably play the 5 ball, the orange ball, and play position for the 1. Which, no, he's going to play the percentage shot here, play the pink and go up. Oh, he just stayed, huh? For the other corner. This here, I don't like this, but
Yeah,
I couldn't understand
well called.
that.
Well
was,
called. Yeah,
I think he had a mental error there or something, because
it's a,
playing the pink and playing position for that long shot, I mean, he could have went up table and had played in the other corner, you know. Sometimes you get a little overconfident on your shooting. There's a big mental error there. But there's no problem here. I mean, you shouldn't have any problems at all to run out of here. This is a big game here. I mean, huge game.
It's going to level it up at 3-all if he can clear the table.
Well, he's going to clear the table. I mean, if he's all he's got to do is stop or stun over for the 13 and 9. He can make the 9 and stop, make the 9 inside and 13 in the corner, and just very easy run here. It's amazing.
Wonderful.
Yeah, that was.
Another one on the board for Quentan Hann. Only 12 points the difference. The pressure really on now.
Quentan Hann to break. 3-all.
Yeah, he's not breaking the balls very good. He's
Open table.
he should be breaking the balls at least another 30% harder than what he's doing there. I mean,
One ball.
well, the balls are really. He's looking at the low balls, the solid balls, and they're all laying really good here. I mean, the brown ball actually is tied up with the 13, but it still has 2 pockets that it will go in, and I think he'll play the green, play position for the brown here. Okay, wants to get rid of the brown ball. The 7 ball. Corner pocket. He should have backed up a little. He should have drew the cue ball back a little bit there. And now he's got a stun off the cushion here. I mean, you got to use reverse English. Little blue in the corner and just come back for the orange ball. But he's got a little bit of an angle here. Oh, he went the other route. Well, he's just in play position for the side pocket for the. Oh no. Well, he's okay, but it's. He didn't want there. He's got an angle. See, he didn't want an angle, and he wanted to get straight on that orange ball. So he's gonna stroke this with like a real soft type. I don't know, he might even go down and hit the cushion. I think a real soft draw stroke here. Good shot. Good shot. He wanted to get straight on that orange ball.
That's it. Oliver Ortmann wins 4-3 in the 8-ball.
We join play in the 4th game of the 9-ball. Quentan Hann has won 3 games to 0 and has now taken the overall lead.
Of course, you know, he should have won the snooker, and it would be a turn if Oliver beat him in the snooker and the billiards, you know, because...
Well, 2 balls went in off.
Yeah, and he's
the
got a
break.
shot at the 1 ball. He's got a good shot at the 1,
And can get back.
yeah, he can come off with a little bit of reverse English here and go back up table a little bit. And just go up around the center of the table. On straight up table from the... He's got to hit this thin. He's got to be careful not to hit the red ball. He hit the red ball, so this makes it a little more difficult here. He's got a shot, but I'm sure he would like to be closer to the ball, but he can play the blue ball, and it's a natural for position. The main thing is just making the ball. It's like a half ball hit. He missed it. He missed it, and we call it overcutting the room rent.
Now Oliver Ortmann needs to grab a chance here.
He's got a good shot here to make the 2 and hit the in rail and come back up for a position for the side pocket for the for the 3 ball. He's looking, he doesn't want to come in. He's afraid of maybe hitting the orange ball on the way up table. Well, he's going to actually draw into the cushion and go 2 rep play for the position for the corner, which is a more difficult shot, I believe, from there. Yeah. He would have to use right draw and hit the draw back into the cushion where he's at and spin around 2 rails over for the corner pocket. And he's going to go back up table or something. He sent the ball out. He made it. This is not a real super difficult shot, but I think he would have wanted a better position. He can pot the 3 and go straight across and play the pink in the corner, or he can draw back where he's at now and try to play it in the side. And I think he's going to draw back and play it inside. Oh yeah, he hit a soft draw shot. That was dangerous. There, he could have scratched inside there, but he hit it good. Well, it's a good out. 5 in the corner and 7 ball. Side pocket.
And that's Ortmann on the board in the 9 ball.
A vital win there for Oliver Ortmann. The overall scores now, Quentan Hann on 238, Oliver Ortmann 225.
1 ball inside. And perfect position for the 2 ball. Perfect for the 2 ball to make the 2 and just roll down table for the 3 in the corner and 4. And yeah, the balls are laying. Could have a little problem getting on the orange ball, but after. Man, I can't believe he did that. Ooh. You get that adrenaline going. I can tell when they start hitting the balls really firm like that, you know, like he could have finessed that ball down and good there. He's got a little bit more angle than he would like to have had. I think he can hit the 4 and just draw back out so he's got to get in the, where he has a window to shoot between the green ball and the brown ball and make the 5. It's actually one. That's good. Good right there. Ooh, whoops. Yeah, I think he'll probably go 2 cushions here for the green in the same pocket. Get a little angle, so. Two cushions back up, trying to get back up to about the center of the table.
Watch it.
Man, Oliver, he had reverse on it. I thought he needed to touch a left English and double the. Of course, it looks easier from up here than it does down there. You know, I never have missed a ball watching.
Yeah.
I did scratch on the break one time, though.
But he's got the adrenaline going. That's the thing, as you say.
Yeah. Here he's got to go in. I think he's going to go into the brown. Just pocket the green and stun into the brown and. Yeah, it's okay. It's okay. He can play a little touch of the left English and go straight across and have a shot at the 8 ball. Good shot at the 8. I want to use a little left English here and don't want to hit this one too hard. Just like that. And he's okay. He can actually roll it in and play the 9 in the other corner. He might elect to go around table, but he can softly use a lot of right English here. And ooh, yeah.
Now he has got a tough shot.
Yeah, he was fortunate he didn't scratch there. What he tried to do was, well, when you got adrenaline going, he could actually hit that ball soft with a lot of right English and stayed, you know, they probably don't, you know, don't want to hit the ball
Quiet,
soft.
please.
And this is a very important shot.
Yeah,
because Quentan's leading 3-1, and if he doesn't put it away or leave it absolutely safe somehow, he's cooked.
I don't know if he's want to try to bank this ball or cut it in. Either way, it's a difficult shot. Doesn't matter what he tries to do here. Oh, man, look at this. What a shot. What a shot. Man, that's a great shot.
A close call there for Oliver Ortmann. He's now in the lead, 250 points to 238. Every point is crucial. What a final.
Well,
And look where the 9 is.
Yep, the 1. Oh, this is easy. Easy out here.
2 balls of
Yeah.
on the break. The 9's sitting near the pocket, and he's come back from 3-0 to 3-2, and this is looking pretty for 3-all.
Yeah, he can get position for the 4-ball really easy here. And I'm sure he would like to be able to get on the other side of the 4 and play the 9, because the 9's laying in the pocket. But yep. You can draw back and play the pink ball up in the corner or the side, because it looks like the green will go past the brown ball in the side pocket. So I don't like this. Ooh. I don't like this.
He doesn't either.
No, that's a bad shot there. He had to really put a lot of stroke. I mean, if he was the route he was trying to go, he had to really stroke that ball firm. Now he's going to have to play some kind of a safety. Yeah, and he's going to have to leave. See, he can't. He's going to be. Well, he might even have a bank here. I don't know if the orange ball might bank past the brown ball inside. But, and if he plays a safety, he's going to leave the cue ball. He's got to leave the orange ball away from the 9 ball. Yeah, he might have an opening. I don't like what he's looking at here, because if he leaves him where he can hit the orange ball, he would have a good carom on the 9 ball. So he's going to try to leave the cue ball up table. If he doesn't snooker in, I mean, I'd rather leave the cue ball at that end of the table where the 9 is, and try to maybe have a tough shot what he's trying to do there. If he see, I don't like this. I don't like this at all, because I mean, he's got a lot of distance between the balls, but he's got to actually, he could make this 9 ball here, even though he's close to the cushion. But he might bank the 5 ball back up to his right corner and leave the cue ball behind the green ball in case he misses the ball. Good shot. Yep. Good shot. Well, Oliver's got 2 choices here. He can kick into the side cushion and hit the 5, or try a swerve. You could actually swerve around the 6 and black, because it doesn't have to curve it that much, and might hit the cushion first and spin into the ball and make the 5 ball. You know, swerve and hit cushion first with lots of left spin, and spin into the 5 and make the 5 in the corner. Yeah, he's going to try to hit the cushion with lots of spin. Oops.
Foul shot?
Expensive foul.
Yeah. Yeah, he needed to...
Need to make contact.
Curve the ball.
At least. It could be a run out from here. Quentan's leading 3-2, although Oliver's leading by 12 points in the match.
So this would be, he's leading 3-2, so 4-2, yeah. So
He'll have a 13-point lead going into the billiards if he does what seems automatic.
yeah, big game.
A great win for Quentan Hann. He's back in the lead on 263 points. But with only 13 points the difference, the billiards will be the decider. We go now to the final discipline, billiards. Quentan Hann is in the lead on 28 points, Oliver Ortmann on 5.
Didn't bring it out into the middle of the table far enough. And still play the cannon, but could possibly go around the back of the red.
Nine. $11.
Doesn't want the kiss.
11. Quentan Hann. Quentan Hann, 34. Oliver Ortmann, 5.
Hann needs to score 88 points to take the title. After the other 3 disciplines, he's leading by 263 points to 250.
Miss. 2 to Quentan Hann. Quentan Hann, 36. Oliver Ortmann, 5. Three.
Left with just a nice natural in-off red. So Hann creeping closer to that 88 points that he requires to successfully defend the title. That's a bad shot.
9. $12. $15.
It's a little bit more difficult now. He's come a little bit too far. The in-off is
18.
a finer contact. Easily missed this one.
$21. $23.
And he really should take the title from here. And if he plays shots like that,
26.
should have brought that back up the table and left the cannon. He'd probably play a pot, but the shot to play is the cannon off the cushion.
$29. $31. $34.
Just 18 points more required.
$36. $39. $42. $47.
Just 5 more required.
$50.
So just one more scoring shot, and Quentan Hann retains the title.
53.
And that's
and
enough,
for Quentan
and
Hann, ladies and
Quentan
gentlemen.
Hann has retained the LINDRUM Masters title. He's defeating Oliver Ortmann in the final.
What a fantastic win there for the defending champion. It was neck and neck throughout the entire match, but Quentan Hann managed to retain his title. A great game from both competitors. We now join Jim Maxwell for the presentation.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's presentation time in the LINDRUM Masters, and would you please make welcome the chairman of the World Professional Billiards and Snooker Association, Mr. Rex Williams.
Thank you, Jim. It's been a great tournament, ladies and gentlemen, and I'd like to congratulate Quentan Hann on successfully defending his title, and also to congratulate Oliver Ortmann. I think he gave us some tremendous, well, certainly tremendous snooker in the final. And if now I could just call on Joy LINDRUM, because this is the LINDRUM Masters, and it really is commemorating the tremendous players that the LINDRUM family has produced over the years in both billiards and snooker. And Joy LINDRUM is here with us this evening, and I'd like to call on Joy now to present the trophy to Quentan Hann.
Quentan, congratulations again. And it's my pleasure to present you with this trophy.
Rightio. I'm actually a lot surprised that I've won the tournament this year. I've had quite a few lucky escapes, especially in the final, the way Oliver started in the snooker. And I think I played great pool to get back into it, and I was very lucky. And I'd like to congratulate Oliver. He made the semi-finals last year, and I'm sure he will win it soon. Congratulations. Thank all the players that come from all over the world. This is the only tournament of its kind. It's a great experience to play in, and I feel very fortunate to win it 2 years in a row, especially in front of my home crowd. And it's nice to play in front of Australians because I don't get the opportunity very often. And I just hope that this won't be one tournament a year. Hopefully we can have maybe 2 in Australia and hopefully get snooker like it was in the 80s. I'd also like to thank the LINDRUM family and my mum. She's surprised me. I didn't even know she was here and she was watching. So thanks, Mum, for all your help, you know, through my whole career. See you next year. Thanks.
And thank you all for being such an appreciative audience. And thank you, everyone, for watching. Let's hope we do it again next year. Goodbye.
Michael Owen twice